that it's recording. We are
You
recording.
definitely know this is live.
Yeah, because I had to run away. Okay, so we're gonna do the Cliff Notes version of this whole bit. The 3 things for working with eBay and Amazon is you can list your hazmat and any overstock you have from Amazon on eBay. I have restricted brands. I have an Oral-B thing. Oral-B is a restricted brand on Amazon, but I listed it on eBay. You can also use eBay to drive your sales onto Amazon. So I have like Halloween costumes that are selling for $25 on Amazon. I list them on eBay for at least $5 more, usually sometimes even more than that, because I don't really want them to buy on my eBay store. What I want them to do is go to let me mute Perry. What I want them to do is go to my eBay store or go to eBay and say, oh, I can get that costume cheaper somewhere else. They then Google whatever the costume is, say it's Darth Vader, and they end up buying it from me on Amazon for cheaper. I muted you. Do you want to come back? Would you like to be unmuted?
No, it's all right. Someone asked a question.
Oh, if I offer it as a service? Yeah. Yes, you can go shopping with me for a small fee and lunch.
$500 a day and a buffet.
Don't make me laugh.
That actually rhymed.
So what you then do is you list the item on eBay for more. The person looks for a cheaper price. They then buy it from you on Amazon. Maybe they won't buy it from you, maybe from someone else, but chances are you've driven them to your Amazon store, your Amazon item. The third thing is that you can just list your overstock items from Amazon on eBay. I still suggest that you do it higher, and then you can fulfill it from Amazon. That I definitely want to show again, because that's so important. So let's say, let me find it and then I'll share the screen. We'll just go back to those stuffed animals. And my goofy dogs are trying to get in. Hold on a second. Case, come on! Case! The dopey dogs go upstairs and then can't understand why they can't get in.
They're chasing the fox.
Yeah. Luckily, that was outside the fence. I couldn't believe it. All the wildlife we have. Okay, so I'm going to share the screen. So now let's say that I sold one of these bears. Just one of these pink bears. I go over here to edit, and I say create fulfillment order. So we're just going to pretend that they bought one on eBay, not on Amazon. I have 12 in stock here on Amazon. So I'm going to go into multi-channel fulfillment. I'm going to type in the person's name. I would just copy it right from the confirmation that they paid from eBay, and then type it right in here. This is just an address I happen to know. My dumb dog doesn't come downstairs. She's staying up there barking. She can wait. And then here's what I was saying, the order ID. You could type in eBay and then whatever the eBay number is, so that when you go back, if you're trying to figure out why you sent this person this pink bear, you'll know that you bought it on eBay. And it doesn't affect anything on Amazon. They don't care. They sold an item. And we're going to say that they only bought the one pink bear. I have 10 fulfillable. Click continue. And then here we go. The price came up this time. On eBay, you always offer free shipping, but make sure that you raise the price enough to cover the shipping that you are going to owe Amazon, because Amazon's going to ship it for you, but they're still going to charge, they have to pay the shipping. They're going to pass that on to you. They're going to charge you 75 cents for pick and pack, $2.70 for the shipping weight. But the nice thing is you are not paying the commission that you would normally pay, which could be, up to 30%. So this pick and pack fee you would have paid anyway. The shipping weight you would have paid anyway. So it's going to cost you $8.20. And they paid, $25 on it. And then you're going to click place order. I don't want this lovely woman to get a teddy bear, so I won't click it. But you click place order. You're done. That item on eBay is now sold, paid for, and it's on its way. Now, what Trent was asking before is when do they send you the tracking ID or the tracking number? When you get the tracking number, it takes a little while. I don't know exactly how long. You'll need to go into your orders on Amazon and look for it. Go up here to orders, which you can't see. You'll go to orders, manage orders, and you'll grab the ID from there, go into eBay and put the order number in so that that person knows when to expect it. So I'll stop sharing.
Does any tracking number with Amazon? Because when you ship, when you're doing FBA with Amazon, as soon as it's shipped, the tracking number, with merchant fulfilled with Amazon, you have to manually put in a tracking number. There's nothing like that on Amazon's end. You only just take that tracking in eBay and plug it into theirs.
You're taking the tracking number from Amazon because you're having them fulfill it. You're not actually fulfilling it. Because you're having them fulfill it, they're going to have a tracking number. So you're going to grab that off the orders and put it into the eBay thing, or even into an email on the eBay for the eBay person. Good job. It's getting close to 4 o'clock. The dogs are getting antsy because they know Daddy's going to be home soon. So the key things to remember, if you're going to list on eBay, list higher than on Amazon, because you don't really care if they buy it on eBay. You want them to buy it from Amazon because it's less work for you. Amazon has it. Let them deal with everything else.
Do you think people go to eBay first and then Amazon, or is it the other way around?
I think there's still that group of people who are still, eBay, that's their thing. They're like, I don't buy on Amazon. Or they could have had one bad experience on Amazon and they don't buy from there anymore. I mean, people are very, I had Prime and they didn't honor it, so I don't use them anymore. Okay. It's so funny. My son will say, I need shorts. I need this. I need that. And we'll go to 4 or 5 stores. I'm like, forget it. I know, what you want. Let's just order it on Amazon. Like, it's not even worth running around anymore.
Like I told you the other day, I actually got same day shipping.
Yeah, which is great.
For $9.95. It was a printer cartridge, and ordered in the morning, got it at night.
Yeah, that's fabulous. Chris has told me the same thing. He's in New Hampshire, so it must have shipped from like the Pennsylvania warehouse or whatever it was. He got it in less than 24 hours. And and that's something that's really helpful. I mean, people want that immediate. I'll buy stuff from like online, and it takes like 10 days. I'm like, seriously? Like this is so funny. I bought styrofoam heads, like to display, because I have headbands and all different things I'm selling. So I needed a styrofoam head. So I ordered, it was like 2 for less than $10. I was like, oh, this is great. No, free shipping? Great. It's not coming until the end of the month. I ordered it like a week ago. It's going to take like 30 days. Seriously? I could have bought them on Amazon for that. I just wasn't thinking. I was like, oh, this company, I've used them before. Dummy. So now I have to wait a month before I can sell any of this stuff. It must be a Chinese seller. I didn't even.
Sometimes you learn the hard way, just like when you forget to hit record.
Yes, definitely. Next time I'll hit record at the beginning of the thing. Well, the good thing is, if Patricia hadn't come on, I wouldn't have realized it. I would have shut down the webinar.
One of those big red buttons that they have at Staples and just put it.
In my defense, my screen has participants Q&A, which I haven't checked, so hopefully nobody's asked me any questions. It has a Q&A. It has polls. I could ask polls, how to share my screen, and the chat. And then there's more. Well, instead of having more, it needs record in big letters like, hey, dummy, don't forget to record your webinar. Get down. Get down. Buster, get down. Papa, come here. Come here, look, what's this? Come here. Come here, what are you doing? Come here. Oh, I think Daddy's here. Come here. Come here. Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez. Did you see that question someone just put up there?
Chinese seller. Oh.
Well, maybe it was their Chinese New Year, so they had to wait until theirs was over. No, it is in January.
Yeah. That's funny.
That's what Amazon is noted for. I mean, people trust Amazon. That's why you can get away with charging more money, because it's a trust factor with Amazon. You don't get that with eBay. Even when eBay was bigger than Amazon, you still had problems because you're dealing with individuals for the most part.
And there was not a lot that, other than going through PayPal, there wasn't a lot to do if something wasn't what you wanted it to be. Here, Amazon's like, sure, we'll take it back. Sure, you want a refund? No problem.
Yeah, try to refund with eBay. It's like, oh my gosh, you're dealing mostly with an individual seller, and you usually have to go through PayPal and then eBay, and then you have to file claims, and it's usually not a. Sometimes it's worth it to spend more money and get what you really want the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Trent, I don't understand your question. What they charge for shipping to the customer bought off eBay, is it a flat $5 charge? For shipping? No, you can say that you want the shipping to be based on size and weight. I think that's what you mean. Or do you mean what Amazon charges? It's like $4.95 plus they tell you the $4.95 plus the pick and pack fees and all that stuff. So all those fees come off. So you pretty much know what Amazon's charging you right on that fulfillment screen.
Someone just said that eBay is actually faster at returning things than they used to be. Even if you say no, they'll return it. So
yeah,
they're trying to compete with Amazon, but they would have to do a complete overhaul in order to do that. You know, and Amazon just keeps growing and getting bigger, more distribution centers. That's why they can offer next day for most areas, or
right.
Same day for most areas. They deliver on Sundays.
Yep. Trent, that item was less than £1, so I think that's why they made the shipping $4.95. I don't think it's always $4.95. It's definitely higher. Plus, if I was shipping something to California, it might be more, depending on if the item I'm shipping is at one of the California warehouses or if it's on the East Coast. All right, so everyone who's on this webinar gets to choose the topic for the next webinar, because we're definitely going to have one next week, if not two next week. Sorry, it's going to get really noisy. Just no dental questions. I won't do a whole webinar on dentists. No ideas, no suggestions. Oh, I did get the authorization, I guess. There's a local dollar store here, like one of the mom and pop ones, that said that we can video in his store. So my son and I are going to go and like record, and I'll actually, one of the plans is to scan an entire shelf, pull the things off that would be worth selling, and then explaining why exactly each of those things should sell. So I think that might be really helpful for people. Pinterest marketing is great, and Lisa Satura, I think, did a really good webinar about that if you want to see what she did. But I definitely recommend pinning your items. And if you look at your item, the item page itself, up in the right-hand corner where you can like click Facebook, Twitter, all that stuff, there's a Pinterest button where you can pin the item. If you're the only seller on it, it will go to your page. There's a super URL, but I don't know how to do that, quite frankly. But the other thing is, if you click on your store name and then look at your products, it will bring up the products just under your store. And if you click on each one of those, you can pin them that way. The main thing that Lisa Satura said about using Pinterest was, let's say like you have a Hello Kitty board, for example. Like I have a Hello Kitty board, there's plush on there, there's Pez dispensers that are Hello Kitty, all kinds of stuff. And then she said, put on other stuff that's not just sales things. So like I have Hello Kitty coloring pages on there that I'm not selling, they're just available like at Crayola or something, I don't know. Just pin other things that aren't necessarily yours, not to sell to people, but to make it a more complete page. So it'll be all these things I'm selling, and then a cute picture of a whole bunch of kids dressed up like Hello Kitty for Halloween. Or these coloring pages, which are you just print it right from Pinterest, and then they can color in the page. But it makes it a more complete Pinterest page, and it draws more attention to the other stuff that you have.
How about like Instagram? Can you do that on Instagram?
It doesn't work out the same way because an Instagram page scrolls, where Pinterest is like a board, like a bulletin board where you pin the different pictures and things. My son would be better about what Instagram will give you. And I've been playing with Snapchat, but Snapchat disappears so fast, it's hard. Like I definitely wouldn't be able to, resend information that was on Snapchat. I could do a walkthrough of making a listing and even then talk more about Pinterest marketing, and other ways to drive traffic to your Amazon listings without paying for it. You can definitely do pay-per-click through Amazon, pay per click, that's what it's called, through Amazon. There's other ways to drive traffic that cost money, but pinning your things onto boards and listing on eBay, which, I mean, yeah, there's 35 cents, but listing on eBay to draw people to your Amazon, send people to your Amazon listings, aren't really like paying for advertising, but I think it still has an impact that, you know, it's good that you guys would know how to do this. So I'd like to, you know, I really want the group to not just say, okay, I can only shop at dollar stores. I can only do this dollar store stuff. That's really your stepping stone to bigger things. If you find a place that's having a clearance, please go in, see what they have on clearance and what you can resell, and then use these tips to go from there. Yeah, so make a Pinterest account that's not, you know, like your personal one. Yeah, sponsored ads on Amazon can definitely be helpful. I don't know that I'd recommend them for a dollar store item unless you're making a bundle, because then it makes a whole lot of sense because you're targeting someone in specific. Graduates, you know, dads and grads, everybody's advertising that now. And I definitely also want to, when we're talking about creating a listing, and if we talk about bundles, using advertising, like current advertising, current ads. Can't believe I have none here. All right, so what's this? So I got this from Tuesday Morning, and they have all different, you know, plate sets and stuff you can buy. If you look at stuff like this, you'll see, okay, the greens and like the terracotta colors are really popular right now. Maybe you'll go to the dollar store near you and find things that are similar colors. If people are looking for Napa style serveware and you put Napa style in your listing, in the keywords, in the search terms, your listings will come up. So go on the advertising that's already happening. You don't need to necessarily pay for your own advertising. Uh-oh. Evidently, my dog thought that the remote for the fan was a good chew toy. Lovely. All right, so I am going to bail on everyone now and get ready to go to the dentist. Have my teeth fixed.
Good luck.
And the UPC, definitely look at the post that I put up from Cynthia Stein, because basically if you do a bundle but you don't use a name in it, like if you don't use Disney, if you don't use one of those in it, you can still use your own UPCs. I'm still using the ones I bought from eBay, and so far so good, but I'm not selling, you know, we're selling graduation bundles and patriotic bundles. We're not selling Frozen doll bundles, you know. But definitely look to see what Cynthia Stein said and read to the end, because that's when she says where you can use the UPCs and the best way to do it and how to get them. Yeah, I went to the dentist yesterday and it was not completely successful. So he's opening the office today. He doesn't have hours today, but he's opening the office today for me to go in. So.
What do you bribe him with dollar store stuff?
Yeah, right. You know what it is? I think I'm always like smiling and happy, and I, you know, like to help people and talk. And I went in there and I wasn't talking, I wasn't smiling, and he knew there was a problem. He's like, get an X-ray immediately. So whatever. It's just a tooth. It's just a tooth. So, but my husband's going to drive me because we're hoping that, you know, we'll do something serious here with the tooth. All right, my friends, I will post the recording in the group in a little while. And meanwhile, feel free to private message questions, send questions through Facebook, and definitely what you want to see in a webinar, because I am happy to do them. I'm happy to answer questions. And if I don't know the answers, I will certainly look them up for you and then get them to you. All right. Thank you, Barry, for being my co-host today and covering when I had to run upstairs.
No problem.
And that's it. Thanks, everyone. Take care.
Good luck at the dentist.
Thanks. Bye-bye.